Emerson Mnangagwa's own publicist and authorized biographer, Eddie Gross, has exposed him for falsifying that he was sentenced to death for bombing a Rhodesian train. Sarabena mashoko buda pango ina chiexposiwa na Eddie Cross. Aiwa achiexposa mtukamiri wenyika for lying that he bombed a Rhodesian train and was subscribed oleko tonte beleko. Timino no zero mdanyo kwa mchinsi. Cross reviews with impeccable evidence that Mnangagwa did not bomb any property and he was spared the death penalty because his crime was not that serious. Oxford academic Miles Tandy argues. Cross biography corrects falsification of significant episodes in Mnangagwa's life story, writes Tandy. He writes saying, one example will suffice. Mnangagwa in the Sunday Mail of 22 February 2015 narrated that he was spared the death penalty in 1965 for using explosives to cause damage to a railway engine as part of early liberation struggle sabotage campaigns. According to Mnangagwa in 2015, the age of majority then was 21. I was below 21, so I escaped the news. My colleagues were, however, hanged. Cross corrects this account by reproducing the High Court of Rhodesia's 1965 sentence in the biography. The High Court's sentence reads, the court accepts the fact that you are 18 years and 7 months old. That being so, in terms of this section of the Law and Order Maintenance Act, the court has discretion as to whether to impose upon you to the death penalty or to send you to prison for a period up to a maximum of 20 years. Generally speaking, it seems to me that where the court has a discretion in dealing with an offender under the age of 19, the death penalty is appropriate for the worst type of case, where, for example, petrol bombs have been cold-bloodedly and deliberately thrown into residential buildings occupied by persons causing the misery and suffering. This is not such a case. Although it is serious crime according to law, I do not therefore propose to sentence you to death in this case. The contrary to Mnangagwa's long-standing claim, he was spared death because he was underage. Mnangagwa was in fact not sentenced to death in 1965 because his crime was considered by the judge as not grave enough to warrant hanging. Cross deserves commendation for setting the historical record straight in this instance. Do mashukarika pana pachinaretewa nezimai ari kuchiexposewa naEddie Cross ETC own biographer. Tuze mafunguro enyu motikudipa pamusoro pechitiko ichi. Bina comment section medu mafunguro enyu musana subscribe or like, turn on the bell icon.